What's up, fam? Jason B. Osborne coming back to you again with part 2 of my series on my book, 4 Stages of a Man, Helping Women Better Understand Men. I came in today to discuss the first man, the lost man. That man is a man who has been through a lot in his life, struggled with who he is, the pain that he's been through, the issues that caused him to give up on life, or give up on, how would I say, his own personal demons, I would say. A lost man can be a man from very different walks of life, from the richest to the homeless on the streets, just giving up. See, what people fail to realize is when people get lost, they lose hope, they lose desire to be who they are. What the financially successful men do is build themselves up, create that rich man, that man who everybody wants, never even taking time to get healed himself, healing his heart. No, he makes himself the man so that he can act any way he wants because he's created that man. Like I tell you before, a man can go just completely give up and just be on the streets. You don't even care no more about what's going on. That's the two different phases of it. And somewhere in between, this is most people go through, most men go through that. It's sad, but it's true. And I'm gonna say that the struggle is real. I've been the lost man. It's in my book. 3 failed relationships in a row broke me. I despised women. I took it out on women. I became that pretty player. Everybody wanted me. I hung out with those same men, financially secure, birds of a feather. Put that caviar life on my spam wallet. But this is what happens. Lost men usually wander and follow lost men. That was my struggle. It took some time to realize, hey, I ain't doing nothing good for myself. And I'm definitely hurting a lot of people in this walk. And then I'm gonna flip this. Because there are also lost women out there too. Same situation. From homeless women who've just given up on life to the most successful. They can't maintain a relationship. They can't get the man they want. See, there's an issue there. Lostness, brokenness looks for that in other people. I would say, as a lost man, I look for women with low self-esteem. Trust me, you'll see it in them. A lot of them out there just flaunting their goodies, just out for everybody to see, trying to get some kind of attention. You know, they always say, negative attention is attention. And some women are out there trying to get that. You have women that are out there who that they can't find a good man. See, that falls on you looking for the wrong type of man. If you're lost and you're broken, how are you going to find a good man? How are you going to find the lucky man? See, a man whose heart is right, he can see what's going on with you. And a lucky man ain't out there looking for sex. He's looking for his wife. He's looking for his bride. He's looking for that person God has for him. So we run across lost women. Just because you're successful don't make you what I want or what they want. I'm not going to do nothing with your money. We're not trying to spend your money. We good where we at. Now, I will say this. If I had a woman, a looking woman, as I was coming up, she would have came up together. So there wouldn't be about what is she doing for me. It would have been about what she's bringing to the table. She would have been doing what she wanted because she chose to, not because she has to. Understand, when a man finds his queen, he finds a good thing. He gonna make sure she's good. She ain't gonna have to do nothing. She gonna choose to do things. Understand, when we talk, we have conversations. We don't have arguments. This is what healing does for you. But as you wander through your lostness, wondering what's going on with him, her, and them, you recognize it's not them. The common denominator is you. That's what I always say. You get out of a relationship, take 2 years to get yourself together, find yourself, find that love for you. Not who you became, not who you created, but who you are. From childhood to adulthood. See, because all that made you who you are. And that's what you're going to want a man to love, all of you, not parts of you. Not who you became, not what you're doing now, but the entire you. Like I said, I'm just trying to help somebody. Trying to help somebody. I have a song, Broken Heart, chorus. You can't receive love with a broken heart. It's factual. You can't receive the love somebody's trying to give you because you don't have the heart to have it. Now, what I will do is go here. There are two kinds of love. There's a worldly love. There's a godly love. Worldly love is flawed. When a man tells you he loves you, he worldly loves you, and he cheats. That don't mean he don't love you. That means he has a flawed love for you. When a man has godly love for you, you're the most beautiful woman in the world. You're the only person he ever wants to be with. He don't care how nobody else see you. He knows how he sees you, and that's all that matters. That's the real agape love. That's what we all strive to have. Let me phrase it. I know I want that. I would think that you would want that too. Regardless of how you are, what you look like, what you're going through, you're the most beautiful person in the world to me. I only have eyes for you because that's what God gave me. And I would hope you feel the same way about me. Got to get to that place place, you gotta fix your heart. And then one thing you have to do is recognize your brokenness, your lostness. Like I said, 4 stages of a man: lost, wandering, looking, found. You figure this out, you say, oh man, something's wrong. I need to figure this out. Get out of lostness. Get into wandering. Because when you get into wandering, now you start to self-reflect. Now you start to look for why you are where you are. Why are things happening in your life like they're happening? Why don't you have that love that you have, that you want? It's steps. It's just like going through school. Grade school, middle school, high school, junior college. You know, it's just steps of learning. Life is the same way. But the first thing we have to do is recognize where we are and what's got us where we are. How are we so lost? Why am I looking for him over here when I ain't ready to receive what God has for me? These questions you should ask yourself. Why am I single? Why do I put up with this from this person? So you can be in a relationship and be lost in that. Lost is lost, baby. You have to fix you for that real, true person God has for you. And it starts with recognizing your loss and finding out what's got you there. What trauma in life has put you in the place you're at. Was it childhood? Was it parents? Was it kids? Was it relationships? Was it abuse? Remember this, forgiveness is key for all that. Forgiveness. Not for them, for you. The people who've hurt me, I can sit down, buy them dinner, and have conversations with. Wouldn't affect me one bit. I forgive them. I'll never put my place in a position where they could do that to me again. But I forgive them. That's who I am. That's what God done for me. And I hope that you can find that same forgiveness so that you can start your healing journey. So that you can pursue the love for self, the love with the Lord, so we can put that person in your life. We weren't meant to be alone. We weren't meant to be in relationships where we're fighting and arguing and there's no real love there. You ask some people, why you with them? I don't know. I don't want to be by myself. Let me tell you something. God will take you when you by yourself and heal you so that you cool up by myself. This way I can be alone with God. It's that one-on-one time. And you'll be amazed as the healing comes. So will that person. I just start off as a friend, somebody you see here and there, coffee, in the store, at church. Ain't gonna be from the club though. I'll tell you that much. I don't want to ramble on, but I will say this. I love love. I love being in love. I love seeing people in love. And I would love to get your feedback if you have any questions or like to discuss anything. Shoot me a message. Leave a comment. This is going to be on my YouTube channel, but I'll also put it on Facebook and Instagram. leave me a message. Let's talk about it. I'm thankful that y'all are here. I thank God for this opportunity. I hope to see y'all soon. Have another conversation. Peace and love.